I guarantee I'm going to run out. I never do. I'm full. It is starring. Stars. Yep.
And we're back here at Bancroft Memorial Park as we take a look here now at your batting order for both spawns. First of all, with the visitors up on the scoreboard, the Cardinals of Gunner Eagles leading off the second baseman Lucas Wyland. Batting second will be the pitcher Brady Wilson. Batting third will be the catcher Caden Crawl. Batting cleanup is the shortstop Wright Strauss. Batting fourth is the first baseman Drew Sears. Followed in by the designated hitter Triton Brickman, batting in place of the left fielder Tate Frederick. And then batting seventh will be the center fielder Chase Durr. Batting eighth will be the right fielder Parker Starnes. And batting ninth will be the third baseman Zane Black. The Cardinals have gone to Hazel Ventura. Again, they're 10-8 coming into tonight's game. Now for the Warriors,
tonight's top of Iowa conference game between the Gardner Highfield Ventura Cardinals and North Union Warriors.
The pitcher,
Iowa Athletic Association and North Union practice good sportsmanship as the umpires up, coaches coach, and the players play. Let's give a hand for the umpires tonight. Thank you. Since I don't necessarily have a list for them, let's give a little hand to the Little League players. Thanks for all your work. And the parents helping the coach. Now, the starting lineup for the Cardinals. Batting first, playing second base, number 0, Lucas Wyland. Batting second, number 17, the pitcher, Brady Rudisil. Batting third, number 22, the catcher, Caden Crawl. Batting fourth, number 16, shortstop, Brighton Krause. Batting fifth, number 24, first baseman, Drew Sears. Batting sixth, number 21, the designated hitter tonight, Tilden Redman. Will be batting for left fielder, number 7, Tate Frederick. Batting 7th, number 8, the center fielder, Chance Durr. Batting 8th, number 9, the right fielder, Parker Starnes. Batting 9th, number 11, the third baseman, Zane Black. Cardinals coaches are Ken Krause, Adam Sears, Matt Steffensmeyer, and Kevin Tapia. Now, starting lineup for your Warriors. Batting first, number 24, center field, Cooper Hoy. Batting second, number 5, the pitcher tonight, Casey Rizek. Batting third, the catcher, number 23, the birthday boy, Max Merrill. Batting fourth, number 13, third baseman, Colton Lincoln. Batting fifth, number 3, first baseman, Dyson Wecker. Batting 6, number 1, left field, Colin Cruz. Batting 7th, number 15, second baseman, Wiley Stevens. Batting 8, number 20, the designated hitter, Castor Kolesh. He'll be batting for right fielder, number 8, Leighton Eagleby. And batting 9th, number 11, shortstop, Johnny Stevens. Warriors are coached by Corey Reesack, and assistant is Preston Reese. Now, if you would please rise, remove any headgear for the playing of the national anthem. Nice Warrior baseball. Nice job, the leaders.
And we are back here in Bancroft, waiting to start the next matchup between North Union and Connor Hayfield Ventura. As we take a look defensively here now for North Union as we go to the top half of the first inning. Casey Reesack pitching tonight. Max Merrill back behind home plate. Tyson Tiger at first. Wiley Stevens at second. Donnie Stevens the shortstop, and Cole Nicholson is at third. Colin Cruz is at left. Cooper Hoy is in center, and Ed Eagleby is out in right field. Good to have you along here tonight on this Tuesday night from historic Bancroft Memorial Park. Sector for tonight's matchup between the Warriors here and the Cardinals. Now coming up here on Thursday, we'll have more Warriors sports for you on AM 1560 and 99.3 FM. Lady Warriors will host the Panthers of Central Springs in Sway City. We'll have that call for you coming up Thursday night, 6 o'clock on AM 1560. Two schools playing soccer as well here tonight. Top of Iowa Conference action. This is the last top of Iowa Conference matchup between these two teams. As Connor Hayfield Ventura, Forest City, and Eagle Grove will be moving over to the North Central Conference beginning this fall. Lucas Webben will lead things off here for Connor Hayfield Ventura in the top half of this first inning from historic Bancroft Memorial Park. As we're winding down, Casey Reesack's warm-up tosses here before we get things going here. Beautiful night here at historic Bancroft Memorial Park. We'll take another quick break and we'll come back with the opening pitch coming up in a moment here on 98.3. Just what do I say win here, Reese? Just what do I say win? Should have just one more pitch, I'm thinking. Maybe two at the very most. Okay, after this end, we'll take it back to the
Starting the game up for the Cardinals will be number 2, Lucas Weiler.
And we are back here at Bancroft Memorial Park. Casey Reesack will let the first pitch go, and it's going to be in there for a foul strike on Lucas Weiler. The second baseman here for the Cardinals tonight. On a beautiful night, a little breeze here at Bancroft Memorial Park with some beautiful night here for some high school baseball. Next pitch is going to go high and away for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike on Lucas Weiler, Brady Rudisell, and Caden Kroll. 1, 2, 3 to up here for the Cardinals. Next pitch, and there's strike 2. ball, 2 strikes on Lucas Whelan. Last time these two squads got together was back on the 12th of June in Garner. Pretty good matchup, and the Warriors got the Cardinals that night 11-8. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one hit right to the third base. Lucas Whelan
brings up the second game, 17, Brady Rudisil.
The Cardinals in the top half of the first, and now Brady Rudisil the bat. Brady Rudisil pitching tonight for the Cardinals. Rizek again will step right back up and get his sign from Max Merrill. And the wind up here, the first pitch on the way. That one's just a tad bit on the high side for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes here at the count. Rizek again stepping right back up. Gets his sign now from Max Merrill. And the wind up now on the 1-0 pitch. That one is going to catch the outside corner for strike 1. Getting away from Merrill, but it does stick corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to count here now on Rudisil. Rizek again stepping right back up here now for North Union. Gets his sign now from Max Merrill. 1 away here in the top half of the first. And the wind up on the 1-1 pitch. That one's going to be parked up. That's going to be heading to the parking lot and bounces in front of my car and over my car over to the neighbor's lawn. 1 ball and 1 strike here now. They come to Rudisil. Rizek again stepping right back up here now. Gets his sign. The pairings for baseball were released earlier today. Next pitch. That one's going to take a bounce off of home plate. 4 ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes here now. The count. Both North Iowa and North Union are in Class 1A Sub-State number 2 here this year. We'll talk about that coming up in just a second. Rizek, winds and pitches. That one is there. Strike 3. No, they're going to say it was just out. Well, the umpire, it looked like he might have thrown him out, but he's going to say it was just outside for ball 3. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. The count. Some of the fans will say that he struck him out, but it's a 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. That one's 2 away here now for Gunner Ventura and Casey gets the
second out with a strikeout there. Brings up the third batter, number 22,
taking on West Hancock in Sheffield, coming up a week from Friday night at 5 o'clock. North Iowa will go to Lake Mills to take on Bishop Garrigan in Lake Mills at 5 o'clock as well next Friday night. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss strike 1 on that should be Caden Kroll. Yeah, it is Caden Kroll. I thought so. I didn't think he had an R in his name. Caden Kroll. As Rizek again winds to the 0-1 pitch. That one is going to bounce off his bat or to bounce off of him. And the umpire says, take your base. We're going to see if he was hit by a pitch and now Brighton Krause the bat. Hit by a pitch now for the first. Now Corey Rizek wants to have a conversation with the home plate umpire about that.
Brings up number 16, Brighton Krause.
Krause number 16, the catcher here, and the courtesy runner coming in, number 3, Drake Davison. We'll come in a courtesy run here now for Caden Kroll. Davison on at first here now for the Cardinals. Courtesy run here now for Caden Kroll. And the batter, Brighton Krause, the shortstop. Rizek again gets this sign, the windup in the first pitch. Takes off for second, and he had just got into the bag. Ball bouncing off the ground next to second base. So it will be a stolen base for Drake Davison. The count of Brighton Krause goes to a ball and no strikes. Rizek again steps right back up here now. Gets the sign, takes a look over to second, looks over and again, and a 1-0 pitch. That one up high. 2 balls and no strikes on Brighton Krause. Rizek again steps right back up here now for the Warriors. Takes a couple peeks at second. 2-0 pitch. That's going to catch the outside corner for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike here now. The count. Rizek again gets the sign. The windup here in the 2-1 pitch. That's going to take a bounce in front of home plate. 3 balls and 1 strike. The count here now on Krause. Rizek again steps right back up here now for the Warriors. Gets the sign once again here now. Takes a look over to second. Again looks at second. Switches back towards second. The runner is coming back to second. Hit a pretty good hit off of second that time. And Rizek was able to hold him up at second. 3 balls and a strike. They count now on Kraus. Rizek again steps up. The windup with a 3-1 pitch. That's popped up. And going out to Cooper Hoyt in center. And he just makes one step over to right hits the pitch. The Cardinals
left. One runner on base.
One left on base.
Got a base hit pitch, solo base. Casey had one strikeout. After half inning, no scores.
Okay, well, let's go 90s between innings here, Reese. 90s between innings, please and thank you. 90s between innings. Back in Bancroft, bottom half of the first inning. Defensively, here now putting on their Hayfield Ventura. Brady Rudis on 15. Cleveland Crawl catching. Sears at first. Blue Fish Bradley for second. Right, Kraus to shortstop, and Zane Black is at third. Jake Frederick is in left. Sam Gurr in center. And Parker Stearns is now in field. Cooper Hoyt will lead things
Starting out for the Warriors, and it will be number 24, Cooper Hoyt.
Great to have you along with us tonight here on 98.1 FM. Rudis again will step right back up here now. Gets a sign from Caden Kroll, and we're underway from the bottom half of the first inning. Cooper Hoyt, the batter for the Warriors. And here we go, the windup on the first pitch in this inning. That one is in there, strike one. No balls and one strike here now. The count as Rudis again steps right back up here for the Cardinals. Gets his sign from Kroll. And the windup here in the 0-1 to Hoy on its way. That's way outside the ball one. One ball and a strike here now on Hoy. Casey Rizek up on the on-deck circle here now for North Union. We're in the bottom half of the first inning from historic Bancroft Memorial Park. Rudis winds and delivers the 1-1 pitch. That's going to catch the inside corner for strike number 2. 1-2 the count. Here now on Cooper Hoyt. Rudis again steps right back up. Gets the sign now from Kroll. And the windup here now with the 1-2 to Hoy on this one. That's high for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes here now. The count. Cooper Hoyt, the leadoff batter here for the Warriors in the bottom half of the first inning as Rudis again stepping up. And the windup in the 2-2 pitch. That one is going to be popped up. That's going to be hitting out to right center. It's caught in the center field. Chance Gurr makes the catch right there.
Center fielder Emerson Brown makes the catch for the first time.
First and now
It's up number 5, Casey Rizek.
Casey Rizek, the pitcher tonight here for the Warriors. Son of Coach Corey Rizek here for North Union tonight. Rudis again stepping right back up here now for the Cardinals in the bottom half of the first inning. And the windup here now. The first pitch coming up to Rizek is mowing inside, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes on Casey Rizek. Max Merrill waiting up on deck here now for North Union. Rudis again steps up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Going away for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes on Casey Rizek. One of my favorite places to call baseball is right here at Bancroft Memorial Park. You can see right at home plate where we're sitting up here in the press box, and here's a 2-0 pitch. That one low inside, all 3. 3 balls and no strikes on Casey Rizek. With 1 away here now in the bottom half of the first. Rudis again steps up. Rezak showing bunt this time. Here's a pitch. That's in there for strike number 1. 3 balls and a strike now on Casey Rezak. Rudisill again stepping right back up here now for the Cardinals. Gets his sign now from Crawl in the windup now with a 3-1 pitch on his way. That's high for ball 4 on Casey Rezak.
Yes, he gets on the way off.
That time, Max Merrill. Merrill, the catcher here for the Warriors tonight. Beautiful.
How does he get on?
Baseball at historic Bancroft Memorial Park. And a little bit on the breezy side, but that's okay. Rudisill again stepping right back up here now for the Cardinals. Gets his sign from Crawl this time. It's a peek over to first. And the windup, the first pitch. That one low for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Rudisill trying to keep a close eye on the guy at first, Casey Rezak. As Rudisill again stepping right back up here now for Garner Hayfield Ventura. Gets it safe from Crawl once again. Waves off one. Now he'll take this one. And the stretch of the next pitch. High. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes on Max Merrill. That'll bring up Cole Nicholson above the on-deck circle now for North Union. Brady Rudisill again will step right back up. Gets his sign now from Crawl. Takes a look over to first once again. Stretching the pitch. High. Ball 3. Getting up to a good start pitching-wise, and now he's pretty much all over the place here. Now Rudisill. 3 balls and no strikes on Max Merrill. Rudisill gets a step right back up here now. Gets his sign, takes a peek to first. The stretch and the pitch. That one low and inside. Ball 4, he'll walk Merrill. So back-to-back walks issued now by Brady Rudisill.
Gets on first. Casey over the second. Brings up number 13. Cole Nicholson.
Well, Nicholson, third baseman rather, here now for the Warriors tonight. Rudisill again steps right back up here now for Garner Hayfield Ventura. Gets his sign now from Crawl. In fact, he waves one up and he'll take this one. He takes a long look over to second here. Rudisill stretches and pitches high and outside, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes on Cole Nicholson, with Dyson Weichert waiting up on the on-deck circle now for North Union. Time called here as Katie Kroll having a few words of encouragement with his pitcher, Brady Rudisill. See, the softball girls are down here now for the varsity game. See if we can find out a final from Sway City. These two schools played each other up in Sway City in softball action tonight. In fact, we'll have the Warrior girls on the air for you coming up here on Thursday night. We'll be up in Sway City. Annual matchup with the Central Springs Panthers. 6 o'clock matchup on AM 1560 and 95.3 FM. Rudisill again takes a long look at second. Clinches and then ends up throwing back to second. Trying to catch Casey Rezak sleeping over there, but that trick didn't work. Still 1 ball and no strikes. We're now on Cole Nicholson. Rudisill again steps up, gets the sign. Stretching the pitch. That one rounder foul. Just foul down the third baseline. I'd say within inches of staying fair. 1 ball, 1 strike on Cole Nicholson. That one could have brought a run in easily here for the Warriors if it was not quite that much. 1 ball, 1 strike on Nicholson. Rudisill again gets the sign, peeks at second. 1-1 pitch. That's upstairs.
You're back down, bud.
Cole Nicholson had to duck to avoid contact with that one. 2-1 the count now on Nicholson. Rudisill again stepping right back up here now for the Cardinals. Getting his sign. Rudisill now taking a look over to second. The stretch and the pitch. That one is going to be heading out into left center, and it is going to be caught by the center fielder, Chance Durr. As he made his way towards left field. Now for North Union. Half of the first inning. Yeah, 8 that to Nicholson. Dyson Weichert now the batter for North Union. Rudisill again stepping right back up here now for the Cardinals. 2 gone with runners at first and second now for North Union. Rudisill gets his sign hit from Kroll. Rudisill takes a long look at second again to Casey Rezak. Here's a good that one hitting out into right. picks up a 10.
Next up the bat will be number 1, Colin
Double. Stand up even. First hit of the ball game. Puts 2 runs on the scoreboard here for the Warriors in the bottom half of the first, making it 2-0, and now Colin Cruz the batter. Runner at second, Dyson Weichert in scoring position. Rudison takes a long look now over at second. Stretching the first pitch. In there. Wiley Stevens, the second baseman on the on-deck circle now for North Union. Rudison again gets the sign, stretches 0-1 pitch. That is the shot over the third baseman. And the runners will advance.
For Colin, moves Dyson over to third. Brings up number 15, Wiley Stevens.
Wiley Stevens. Wiley Stevens, the second baseman here for the Warriors. Runners at the corners for North Union. With 2 done. 2-0 our score. North Union up on top of the bottom half of the first inning as Rudisill again. We'll step right back up here now. Gets the sign. And the stretch and the first pitch swing and a miss for strike 1 on Wiley Stevens. No balls, 1 strike on Stevens, second baseman for the Warriors tonight. Wind continues to diminish here at Bancroft Memorial Park. Rudisill again gets the side stretches and way outside. That one gets it.
That's all nice and sweet. Holding to the Warriors 3.
All the way over here at third now for North Union. Cruz over here at third. The count to Stevens is 1 ball and 1 strike with Castor Kovash waiting up on deck. Should Stevens, I should say, get out here for the Warriors in the bottom half of the first. Rudisill winds and pitches. Strong power behind the catcher. 1-2 now on Wiley Stevens. Rudisill again to step right back up. 4. Gunnar Heathfield Ventura gets this side again from Kroll. And the stretch of the 1-2 pitch. That one fouled up to the first base. Still 1-2 now on Wiley Stevens. Rudisill again to step right back up to now 4. Gunnar Heathfield Ventura looks for his side down from Keenan Kroll. Takes a long look now over to third. And the stretch of the next pitch. Swing and a strike 3. Wiley Stevens inside here now. And a good one on the bottom of the first. The Warriors have picked up 3 runs on 2 bases.
Warriors left
1 left on
1
base.
runner on base. They did 3 runs on 2 hits, 2 walks, 2 stolen bases, 1 strikeout. So after 8 inning of play, Warriors 3, Cardinals 0. For the Cardinals will be number 24, Drew Sears.
Did you say number 4?
Top half of the second inning from Bancroft Memorial Park. Drew Sears to the batter. First pitch goes outside for ball 1. Rizak gets the sign, winds up and pitches. That's a swing and miss for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 one strike on Drew Sears, the first baseman for the Cardinals of John Heathfield Ventura, who trailed the Warriors at North Union 3-0 in the top half of the second inning. Rezak's next pitch in there. 1-2 now on Drew Sears. Casey Rezak not wasting much time between pitches here thus far tonight. As Rezak gets the sign now from Merrill. And a windup here now on the 1-2 pitch. That one going away for ball two. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Drew Sears. Rezak again. Here's the windup and the ball outside. Ball number 3. Full count now on Drew Sears at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Rezak again will step right back up here now. He gets his second barrel. The windup and the full count. Going away for ball 4. Will pick his face on balls here now for Redmond. Redmond, the designated hitter, batting in place of Team Frederick, the left fielder here for the Cardinals tonight. Rezak again will step up here now for the Cardinals, for the Warriors, I should say. Take a look over the first of Sears. And he'll throw back over the first, not in time. Sears will get back there safely. Rezak again will step right back up here now for the Warriors. Gets a sign from Merrill. And the windup with the next pitch. That one is going to be hit out to left. That might go too far left, and it does. Foul.
Oh my God.
Foul down the left field line. As you can hear the Cardinal fans anticipating. And it went over even. And it went over and foul territory.
Holy.
Morgan coming out.
Was that no doubt was not worse. Rezak again gets the sign. The windup now on the 0-1 pitch. High for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on tight end Redmond. I hope I'm pronouncing that first name right. Tideen. Rezak again will step right back up here now for the Warriors. It's the sign now for now, and the windup in the pitch.
There you go.
1-2 now on Redmond. Merrill again. There's a sign now out to Rezak. 1-2 the count here once again on tight end Redmond. Yeah, Redmond was 1 foot out of the batter's box. Now he's back in there completely. Rezak again gets a sign from Merrill. And the windup and the 1-2 pitch. Whoa, that almost takes his coach's head off for that foul. And they're giving Coach grief over there about that. Why didn't you catch it? Still 1-2 on Redmond. Rezak again steps right back up here now for the Warriors. And the windup here now on the 1-2 pitch.
Casey finds the strikeout there for the first out. Brings up number 8.
Center fielder here now for the Cardinals. Rezak again will step right back up here. That will get a sign from Merrill. Thinking right, Chance Jer's got relation up in this area somewhere. The Buffalo Center in Titanic. If I'm thinking that's the right family here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss to strike 1. No balls in a strike on Chance Jer. Parker Stearns waiting up on deck here now for the Cardinals. Rezak again steps right back up here now for the Warriors. And the windup and the 0-1 pitch. That one is going to go foul. His first baseman trying to make a catch and just over his reach. Just over his reach. 0-2 now on Chance Jer. We'll give Dyson White an A for effort on that one. Just over his reach. Rezak again not wasting any time looking for the slate now from Max Merrill. Top half of the second inning and an 0-2 punt to Chance Jer. Here's a pitch. Right away from ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Chance Jer. D-E-R-R. Rezak again will step right back up here now. And gets his sign down from Max Merrill. And the windup on the 1-2 pitch. That one low and inside for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Chance Jer. Parker Stearns waiting up on deck here now. Cardinals in the top of the second, and Parker Stearns, the batter. Right fielder here now for the Cardinals. 2 away in the top half of the second. You're listening to Baseball 98.1 FM, KBEW Newark, Minnesota, as well as online at KBEW98.3.com. Rizek again stepping up here now for the Warriors. Gets his sign now from Max Merrill. And switches back towards first. The runner gets back over to first. That's Drew Sears. 2 away here now in the top half of this second inning. Rizek again gets his sign now from Merrill. Right up in the first pitch, he shows butt. Swings and misses for strike 1, and the toss over to second will not quite be in time. That's back up by Donnie Stevens. They catch behind second. Sears on at second. Nothing and 1 now on Parker Stearns for Garner Hayfield Ventura. Rizek again gets the sign. Now over to second. Takes the sweep over there, and the windup of the 0-1 pitch. Nothing in 2 now on Parker Stearns. Zane Black waiting up on deck, and now the Cardinals should Stearns get on with 2 outs in the top half of this second inning. Rizek again gets the sign. And the windup of the 0-2 pitch. Just catches the outside corner, strike 3 to retire Parker Stearns.
3 outs, no strikeouts. Cardinals left 1 runner on base. No runs after an inning and a half. Warriors up 3-0.
Wowzers. Wow. This is like get us out of here early. Cool.
What? Oh, God. That's really excessive.
Sure is. Yeah. The whole night. And act like you're right. Keep doing it. The bat for the winner will be number 20, Caster Kolash.
Bottom half of the second from Bancroft Memorial Park. Caster Kolash will lead things off. He's got a strike already, and now he's got a second strike right down the line. Nothing in 2 here now to Caster Kolash. Donnie Stevens waiting up on deck here now for North Union. The Warriors have a 3-0 lead. Here in the bottom half of the second, and then the 0-2 pitch coming up swinging. A strike 3 to retire Caster Kolash, and there's 1 away here now for the Warriors.
First time for the Cardinals on the strikeout.
Donnie Stevens, the batter.
Number 11, Donnie Stevens.
Number 9 batter in the rotation, and he's also the shortstop here tonight. And we'll see this thing right back up as Stevens steps into the batter's box here now for North Union. And the windup here now, and the first pitch coming up. That one. Catch the outside corner, strike 1. Balls and 1 strike to count. This umpire has got the biggest strikes I've seen in a long time. Nothing than 1 to count. Here's the next pitch. That one again. Lower right-hand corner for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Better be swinging the way this guy's calling him here. Nothing in 2 to count. Rudisell gets his sign here now from Crawl. And the windup here now, the 0-2 pitch. That's a swing that goes for strike 3 to retire Tommy Stevens. 2 away here for the Warriors on the top of the bottom. Back to the top of the order. Boy, now the batter. Boy, there's 1. Last inning. Rudisell again will step right back up here now for Garner Hayfield Ventura. Gets his sign now from Kroll. And the windup here now, and the first pitch coming up. That one's high and away for the ball, getting away from the catcher. One ball, no strikes on Cooper Hoy. As Brutus will step right back up here now for the Cardinals. Sign from Kroll, the windup, the 1-0 pitch. So far is going to be looking to the field umpire to make one ball and no strikes now. The count here now on Cooper Hoy. Rudisil step right back up. Hoy right back in the batter's box here now. Rudisil gets his sign again, as I mentioned. The windup here now with a 1-0 pitch. That one low for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes now on Cooper Hoy.
Did Donnie strike?
Rudisil again. Step right back up here now. 2 balls and no strikes on Hoy. As Hoy steps back into the batter's box. And the windup here now, and the next pitch on its way. That one is low for ball 4.
Cooper gets on with the ball. Brings up number 5, Casey Reese.
The umpire directing it to the outfield umpire. And they gave him a ball earlier, so now Cooper Hoy on at first after a walk, and now Casey Rezak the batter. Casey Rezak walked last inning and was part of that 3-run first inning for North Union. As Rudisil again throws back over to first, not in time. Hoy slides back safely. Union, I believe, hosts Belmont Clummy tomorrow night here at Bancroft Memorial Park. The softball team goes up to Sway City. Here's the windup of the first pitch. That one's going to catch the outside corner, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to count now on Rezak. Rudisil again. We'll step right back up here now for the Cardinals. Wins his sign. And backs off. Runner Hoy gets back. No balls and a strike here now on Casey Rezak with 2 gone. Rudisil again gets the sign. Throws back over to first. Not in time. Boy, yes, that was awful close. Rudisil again steps right back up here now for the Cardinals. 2 gone, nothing and 1 that count out on Casey Rezak. There's a pitch. That one's a bite for a ball. Runner takes off for second, and he is out at second. They retires the side.
Second.
The Warriors, no runs,
Warriors
no
had
hits,
nobody on
no
base,
errors, and no
no
one left
hits.
on base. We played 2 complete
Cardinals had 2
innings.
strikeouts on that. So after 2 innings, Warriors are up 3-0.
After 9.
Up to bat for the Cardinals will be number 11, Zane Black.
9-1-2 due up here now for Gunnar Hayfield Ventura in the top half of the 3rd as Zane Black will lead things off his first bat of the night. 3rd baseman as Rezak will step up and get his sign from Max Merrill. They'll wind up on the first pitch, way outside of ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes on Zane Black with Lucas Weiland waiting up on deck here now for the Cardinals. Warriors picking up all 3 of their runs in the bottom half of the first inning. Rezak winds and delivers. That one should that be a ball or a strike? Yes, the folks, the outside corner, right, two balls and two. Sign from Merrill. Wind up here now on the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike on Lucas Weiland. Beautiful night for baseball here in Bancroft Memorial Park. We understand there's some severe weather going on in southern Minnesota. Nothing in the 98 country listening area as of yet. Hopefully that stays to be the case here as Rizak again steps up, gets the sign now from Max Merrill. We understand that there have been some weather in southeastern Minnesota. The next pitch popped up. That one could be heading to the parking lot. And bounce to the parking lot. 2 bounce, 3 bounce, and it's going to just nick the back of someone's bike vehicle next to mine. I mean, just nicks it. Probably no damage on that one, no doubt. Nah. These cars, they can take it. Right, 1 and 2 they count. Next pitch, way outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to go. That's the second foul ball hit to the parking lot tonight here at historic Bancroft Memorial Park. Lots of things we got to keep track of when we come down here for games in Bancroft. As Rizak again steps right back up, waves off the sign off for Merrill. Now he'll take this one. And the wind up here now with a 2-2 pitch. That one hitting to the parking lot as well. 1 bounce. 2 bounce, and it's going to roll up against about 6 feet away from my traverse.
You parked in that spot.
Hey, I want to park in a place I can get out of here as fast as I can, Chad. Chad Hyman and I go back a long ways here. The next pitch, that one is going to be rounded to third, scooped up, throw over to first. That one is going to be in.
For the Mason for the second out.
2 away here now.
Number 17, Brady Rudisil.
Brady Rudisil, the batter. Chad Hyman, the PA announcer again this year here at historic Bancroft Memorial Park. A former voice of Iowa Coaches Corner from days gone by.
Wow.
Just been a few years, right, Chad?
Yeah.
Oh, has it ever? Yes. Rizak again steps right back up, gets the sign. First pitch coming to Rudisil this time, a swing and a miss for strike 1. Balls and 1 strike. I gotta share this story. One time, I called him for Coach's Corner. His son Jay answers, and I asked for his dad. All of a sudden, he says, "Daddy, Royce on the phone for you." Next pitch, inside, ball 1 here now on Brady Rudisil. 1 ball and 1 strike. But one time I called it, and he answered, and he didn't say anything. Rizak again steps up, winds up and pitches. That one is down low for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike on Brady Rudisil. Of course, I've got some stories about his daughter, Becca, too. I'll keep those off the air. The wind-up of the 2-1 pitch. That one to catch the outside corner, strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Brady Rudisil. Rizak again to step right back up here now for the Warriors. It's his sign, winding up 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3 to retire. The batter, Brady Rudisil on the side here now. Third, 3 up, 3 down, no run, no hits, no hits, no one left. He played 2.5. Our scoring page.
Cardinals 3 up, 3 down. Nobody on base, no score for them yet. So we're still at 3-0 Warriors.
Notice a kid making a boot off the air. Score if you score, you love score if you score. My name is not Dora. I mean, she was a spitting image of Dora.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she, I remember she let me have it. Shocker. Yeah.
the bat for the Warriors will be number 5, Casey Rezek.
Bottom half of the third inning, Casey Rezak will lead things off. 2-3-4 do up for the Warriors. First pitch in there, strike one. No balls and a strike on Rezak. Max Merrill waiting up on deck. Also due up Cole Nicholson. As Rudisil again will step right back after now for the Cardinals in the windup in the 0-1 pitch. That one swing and a miss. Strike 2.